we did on the second. Hey guys! Oh, should you have turned on that light thing?
I think you should set it.
I can. I'm already live. Rudy, I'm already live. It's okay. Just do that thing. We gotta wait for. Excuse me. I'm so gassy. We gotta wait for people to come in anyway. Oh my gosh! I just threw up in my mouth a little bit. If you can, are you able to move it or not? Nah, never mind. It's okay. Está bien. Just turn it on. All right, waiting for more people to come in. Oh, this is so cool. YouTube has changed so much. Well, you know what? You could turn on this overhead light too. That would help. Okay, more people are here. Hey guys. And let me let my hairs on. You know I gotta look cute and stuff. Jarrett! Oh my gosh. Jarrett, our #1 supporter of the vlogs and our channel for years. Welcome, everyone. It's so good to see you. We haven't gone live in a really long time. I go live on Instagram usually, and I just feel really bad that, oh yeah, that's good, dear. Thanks. I just feel really badly that I haven't gone live on. That's good. That's just almost the same color as this one. I just feel really badly that I haven't gone live on YouTube. I feel like I keep leaving you guys out of the loop. So, Rudy will be joining in a little bit, but I just wanted to, hey Brenda, just wanted to come on here. So many things have changed in our lives, as you guys know. We're expecting our 3rd child. Hey Siobhan Taylor. Yeah, it's our lives have changed since COVID. I think that COVID is kind of what ruined like the way that we used to do this channel. I mean, honestly, the viewership was going down and we weren't posting as frequently as we used to. And then COVID happened and I was just like, I'm not vlogging anymore. And then I stuck to Instagram and yeah, our lives changed. We are getting ready to welcome our 3rd baby boy. Hey Wesley. All is well, thank God. I'm due the 1st week of April. I hope you guys watched the gender reveal video. That's why I haven't really been like posting or anything, like, you know, in the community section, because the #1 question that everybody asks is, oh, is it a boy or girl? And I wanted to, hey Sonia, the one you seek, or is it Sonia? I wanted to make sure that the gender reveal was posted before I started making all those family posts and stuff. But now you guys know that it's a boy, so I feel like I can be more available to you. So, yeah, we're pretty excited. Like, I have 9 weeks left. And what's up? Turn on the light. Let me see how it looks, please. It's okay. It illuminates that side. Hello, Natasha. So, Jarrett, that's a great question. Yes, he does have a name, but we're not gonna reveal it just yet. We're gonna reveal it at the baby shower. Baby shower is in less than 2 weeks. It's on February 11th. So we're gonna do like a whole video with his name reveal. It means a lot to us. The name means a lot to us, believe it or not. Yes, another handsome boy. We came up with 2 names when I was 4.5 weeks pregnant. One for a boy, one for a girl. And it wasn't like difficult. We knew who we wanted to name the child after. It was just the variation of names that we had to like sort through to figure out which one would be the one. And then when we found out that it was a boy, I was honestly disappointed. I was 11 weeks pregnant when I got that phone call, and I just cried. I cried for like a day, and but then the next day I called him by his name for the first time, and I felt so at peace with it. So, and then of course I revealed to the boys that it was a boy, and then I cried again. I've been crying a lot this pregnancy. Um, I've been very hormonal, very emotional. Why are you just standing over there like this? Okay, because I'm like, where is this man? It's Larian and Rudy, not Larian. Okay, vampire. So yeah, his name is quite. I love his name. I'm pretty sure Rudy loves his name too. It means it's equally important to both of us. So I just can't wait to share it with you guys. That's gonna be February 11. That's when the baby shower is. So if you're not following me on Instagram, you probably should, because honestly, that's most likely where the video is gonna be uploaded first. Okay. Um, Now I wanted to talk to you guys about something else because I'll be going on maternity leave for 3 months from March to May, and because of that, I will be pursuing full time content creatorship. I've never been a full time. I've been creating content since 2014, and wow, Rudy, it's about to be like 9 years. It's about to be 9 years.
Next year. 13 years.
Well, Daily Bumps just celebrated their 10-year anniversary.
You got 10 years before us?
Yeah, Jared's following me everywhere. Jared, you're the best. Yeah, they just celebrated their 10 years. So we got to make sure. Oh, look, it's Mr. Rooney. So we got to make sure that we come up with an idea for 10 years too,
Thank you.
because that's a big deal. But look at the difference between us and them. They got a big old house and mad kids. No, I'm kidding. They just had their third. But yeah, so we're gonna be doing content creation full time, and we're focusing heavily on Instagram. So we're gonna be making exclusive content for our Instagram subscribers. I don't know if you know this, but Instagram allows you to have subscribers now. Isn't that so amazing? So Rudy hasn't changed. No, he has not. So we actually have quite a few subscribers, and we are gonna be doing like podcasts. So we're gonna just do sit down talks and like some funny. Um, every time I say funny, I feel like I shouldn't, because it's like, what if it's not funny?
Just say entertainment.
We have like an entertaining series that's called I Don't Like That, where we talk about stuff that we don't like, but it's only 5 minutes long. And then we have the sit down discussion. It's like it's not a round table.
Nah.
It's a rectangular table.
No red round tables here.
A rectangular table discussion.
No black rectangular table discussion.
It's white.
What's the other one? Red table talk?
Red table talk. Yeah, nah. We're cooler than Red Table Talk.
Oh.
The production value is way higher. No, I'm kidding. Natasha said, hey. So we're gonna be doing a sit down talk. And so listen, we really need some questions to come through. We want to incorporate like a Q&A where it's like ask Larry and Rudy, where you guys give your tell us about your problems, and then we attempt to give you advice as best as we can. I would love, that is my dream. I've been wanting to do that for years. I think I even attempted to do it and I failed. I attempted to do it years ago, but I didn't have enough people watching, so it didn't work out. I didn't have enough people submitting questions, so just like, oh, it doesn't work. But that's something that we want to do too. So just be on the lookout. Excuse me. We'll be posting like sneak peeks and stuff like that. Any tips on marriage while having kids would be great. Let me write that down. Look at that. We already got a question. How do I write it down, Rudy?
Well, you use the keyboard.
Rudy! You're a poop head. All right, let me write that down. Copy. right, so that's a great question. Yeah, being married while having kids is
Easy.
not easy. Sounds great. I want to start a podcast, but scared. I have a lot of ideas. Listen, Natasha, let's do it together, girl. We just bought our second mic, so we were we recorded 3 episodes today. It took us 2 hours to record 3 episodes. Guess what? We were finished recording. I just checked the audio, and it was trash. So all 3 hours, three episodes that we recorded, we have to delete them. We have to re-record. That's why I have makeup on. We have to re-record tomorrow. So like I guess getting started is not easy, but I think that if it's something that you really want to do, you should just go for it. Like, don't let fear stop you. Um you you should just go for it. So, yeah, I know, Jared. Isn't that so crazy? Like Rudy and I have been doing like videos forever, and I don't know why we just dropped the ball on actually like testing out what we recorded before we continued. So we tested the sound before we started, but then we didn't test it after we were done until the end. So that's where we messed up. Hey, Allison. How you doing, girl? Um, yeah. So that's really all I wanted to talk about. So if you guys are on Instagram, make sure you're following us. And whenever you see us post our like sit down episodes, because even though it's a podcast, it does come with visuals. I don't know, honestly, Rudy, I don't know where we're posting the podcast.
We'll
Like,
figure out. I mean, we'll look up the major sources and just put it there and let it ride.
yeah. Oh, thanks, Allison. I do feel a little cute. It's because I'm wearing makeup. And I'm glowing because I'm sweating. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I really like when people tell me I'm glowing. It makes me feel so much better about myself, even though sometimes I don't believe it.
Hmm.
The hardest thing about pregnancy is all the weight gain, and then you feel self conscious. But this is my third time around, and I know how it works. I'm gonna drop 20 pounds when this baby comes out of me, so it's fine. We good. Um, yeah, so just be on the lookout for that. I am excited to let you know that day 2 of our Puerto Rico vacation is gonna be uploaded very soon. I loved that video. I was smiling while editing it. You looking at me?
Yes.
You think I'm pretty? I know. So I was smiling while editing it because we had so much fun in Puerto Rico back in December. And so I can't wait to share that video with you. I'm also going to be uploading some shorts because apparently shorts do really well on Instagram. I post, like, basically, the shorts are going to be of me dancing all the time. I dance a lot. So I'm going to be uploading shorts and stuff like that, like Puerto Rico shorts.
Oh, okay. Those are
Yeah, just so you guys can see what we were up to. But yeah, that's it, guys. If you don't have any more questions that you want us to answer in the podcast on the podcast show, then I think I'm gonna go because honestly, I can't sit like this for much longer. My right foot is swelling up. My right foot's like, "What you doing, girl?" Wow, I'm really moisturized. Oh my goodness. I got this new body butter. Why is my okay? I got this new body butter and oh my goodness, it is so moisturizing. I love it. Yeah. All right. Well, no one said anything, so I guess I'm gonna head out. We could sing our little song. Would you do the beat? You don't know the beat. How you don't know the beat? We've been singing it forever. I need a beat. I'm holding the computer. Rudy, can you do the beat, please?
I got you. There you go.
You got it? Oh, idea, trust and marriage. That's a really good one, Natasha. Let me write that down. Because Rudy and I, we be trusting each other.
You have to.
But I feel so bad because a lot of people have been hurt so many times that they don't trust their partner. And it's like, how can you be with someone that you don't trust? Like whenever Rudy goes out with his boys, which is not very frequent, like probably once a year, if even that much, that many times, um, I don't, nothing ever crosses my mind that says, well, what if Rudy meets a girl, or what if a girl that, like, no, I trust him fully, and same thing with, I'd like to think that you trust me,
Yes, I do.
mostly because I talk a lot. Like everything that happens to me, I tell Rudy anyway.
Same here.
Infertility and marriage, that's one of the topics that we were going to discuss, even though we don't have any firsthand experience. I know a lot of people who do. Well, not a lot. I can't say that, but I know some people who have had um
Issues.
issues with that. So that's something to talk about. Because I remember the first time that topic came up, I was like, if Rudy ever cheated on me, he knows that I'm gonna throw all his stuff out the window and I'm never gonna see him again.
This is infertility, not infidelity.
Ah! Rudy, I'm embarrassed. Okay, infertility. Okay, well, I'm talking about infidelity. That's a good one. I'm talking about infidelity right now. Natasha, don't laugh at me. Natasha wasn't even gonna say anything. She was just gonna be like, But
As soon as we said issues, that's when you went this way, and then I went this way.
but you know what? I'm gonna keep talking about infidelity for a second, if that's okay, Mr. Rudy.
And update your notes too. Yeah.
Because I remember when the topic first came up, I said you all your stuff would be thrown out the window. Now that we are 3 kids in,
But,
I don't think I'd throw your stuff out immediately.
Oh, you don't have anything to worry
I'd wait a little while. I'd give you a couple weeks
wait till
to
they're
redeem
18?
yourself,
Okay.
and then I'll throw your stuff out the window.
How you gonna throw it out after I'm redeemed?
Because you can't fully redeem yourself after cheating on your girl.
Then yeah, it's okay.
I still feel what I feel, but I won't be as
I mean, I think it's like that for a lot of people. Broken trust is broken trust. You can't, like, when you break a pot, you can kind of glue it together, but the crack is still there.
Yeah. Exactly, and that's another issue that's in that Facebook group that I was mentioning. A lot of women are like, "Oh yeah, so we've been together this long. He cheated on me 5 years ago, but honestly, I really don't trust him and I want to leave." Ma'am, you know how much, if I could get $5 for every time I saw that post, I'd have like $50.
Oh,
Have you heard of the How Married Are You podcast? It's the Henry family from Belief in Fatherhood on YouTube. I think your podcast would be my next favorite. Ooh, How Married Are You podcast? Let me write that down.
Yeah, take a look at that. Or take a listen.
How Married Are You? That's
People come up with some clever titles.
yeah.
I can't do that. Well, I can, but I'm tired.
We're not that clever. But that sounds really good. Yeah, we're trying to make it good. Yeah, thanks for that that tip, Sonia. I hope I'm saying her name. I'm pretty sure it's Sonia. My aunt is the only one I know named Sonia. So I would be surprised if it was Sonia. Anyway, yeah, infertility is another thing to discuss. I know that causes a lot of issues, and I follow so many women, and I watch so many women on YouTube who are dealing with infertility, and I can see that it's really hard on a marriage. Like it's really difficult.
I think it's only getting more and more difficult because it seems like communication is not a centerpiece in a lot of people's marriages. So if she's feeling a certain way, the man might not know how to deal with it. And if he's actually feeling a certain way, because I mean, a lot of guys still are emotional or in tune with their emotions, she doesn't know that he's that way because he might not be saying anything.
Yeah, it's a communication thing, and that's what I feel like a lot of people should be discussing when they're dating. I often wonder, like, I feel like people are not as open as we were when we were dating. Like when Rudy and I were dating, we literally talked about everything. Obviously, we were teenagers when we were dating right before we got married.
That's still very mature for teenagers.
But so I'm saying we were teenagers, so we didn't know all the issues. Like I didn't know about infertility back then. my opinion on infidelity was very like black and white, and I knew that I didn't want to have children.
Mm.
So like I was very immature in my thoughts, so we didn't get a chance to get too deep into conversation, but the stuff that I did have opinions on, I shared them, like my beliefs on how children should be raised and all that stuff. Like I feel like we had good conversations about that. And I'm wondering if today's couples talk about those things while dating, because I think that's very, very important. Like if you're 32 years old and you want to have children, I think it's very important to discuss with your partner uh, while you're dating, like, okay, so what if we can't? Like what are the steps that you'd be willing to take? Like, are you open to IUI? Are you open to IVF? Like, are you open to adoption? Like, these are serious conversations that you need to have, because if you get married without having those conversations, then that could potentially turn into an argument. And then, like, arguments just get like, it's either you come to a very good solution, or that argument is what breaks up your marriage. So I think that
Yeah.
it's important to discuss those things before you get married. Off subject, but did we figure out the answer to Jaden's joke on Thanksgiving vlog?
What joke was
No, it was why
that?
did the
Sorry.
scissors get kicked out of school? I don't remember. It was I gotta ask him.
Yeah, he made up a whole bunch of other ones, and most of them don't make sense.
Yeah, I gotta
He's
go back to the
he's
Thanksgiving vlog.
practicing his jokes. He's trying to do.
He's so funny. I wish I hadn't stopped him, or stopped the. I don't know. I think I stopped the video.
We'll never know.
We'll
We'll never
never
know.
know. So Sonia, what are your thoughts on abortion in marriage, like for emergency purpose? Ooh, she's stirring a pot. I'm writing down all these questions, girl, but I'll say my thoughts
Emergency
right now.
purposes.
Emergency purposes, like I feel like abortion for emergency, and I mentioned this. When did I say this
Like, what do we
in my
consider
life?
emergency?
Emergency is like you're going to die. I am going to die.
Oh,
Well, the doctor says I'm going to die, or
if
the
you don't
baby
do,
is dying. I mentioned this a
let me
few
see.
weeks ago in my live on Instagram, and I was very candid about it. I believe that abortion, whether you're in a marriage or not, as the only reason I would ever consider it is if I were going to die. I said that it doesn't matter if the doctor says your child has three arms, your child has Down syndrome, your child has this and this and that. The questions I would ask are: is my life at risk? And is the baby's life at risk? Like I mean, like dire risk. Like if we don't abort the child now, one of us is gonna die. Then that's the only way that I would be open to an abortion, because I have heard of
But that's like
instances.
emergency, emergency.
Yeah,
Like when
emergency. That's what
it's
she's
a
asking about.
life threatening
Yeah,
situation.
that's what she said. She said
No, no,
emergency.
yeah,
Um, because I have heard of instances where the doctor's like, "Oh, your baby is abnormal, and the baby's not gonna live for very long outside of the womb." And the mother's like, "I don't. It doesn't matter to me. You're not killing my baby." And the doctor's like, "Okay," and then the baby comes out normal,
mm,
100%. As a matter of fact, somebody responded to that story in the live and said that that's what happened to her, or someone that she knew. Like, how many times that happens where doctors are just wrong?
yeah,
So
because
it
they
would
can't.
have to be life
The
threatening.
thing is, doctors have these tools to look in and try to see and determine or have a very strong scientific suggestion on something, but they can't see inside your belly totally. They can see something like, oh, that looks kind of funny. I don't know. Here's my opinion, and it has nothing to do with it.
Yeah. So I don't know. That's why it's like a risky thing, you know. If the doctor came and said, "Listen, your baby's heart has not grown from week 12 to week 27. It's still the size of a grain of salt, and it doesn't seem like it's ever going to grow." Okay. that sounds serious because now you can see that there has been no development, and if it hasn't developed in the womb, it would literally need to be a miracle for it to develop outside of the womb, right? So like I would understand in that situation, your baby is suffering, every single move is pain, like okay, then that's something to consider. Ava Stylist said, "My husband knows how I felt about infidelity. I would have to leave because I wouldn't trust him." I agree. I didn't want kids either. 2 kids as of today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I childbirth was like my number one fear, and I was like, okay, I'll have one when I'm 30. Here I am at 32 on number 3. I could only live with an emergency abortion. My conscience would eat me alive for the rest of my life. Yeah, same. Um, but it's something
But
that women have to
like an
deal with.
ectopic pregnancy is an emergency.
Well, ectopic pregnancy, the only way out is an abortion. You
Yeah,
can't.
because it'll kill you.
Yeah, you can't. You can't. Like you just can't.
Yeah,
It's either you die.
or everybody does.
No, it's sorry. It's either the baby dies or everybody dies.
No, yeah,
That's
but the baby is not dying; it's growing in the wrong part of your body, killing you.
yes.
Yeah,
So
so
it's
that's an
either the
emergency.
baby has to be aborted or everybody's dead.
Yeah, that's I think that's what I
No,
said.
that's not what you said.
Yeah, I said
That's
everybody.
not what you said.
They can tell you that's.
I'm gonna
what I said.
rewatch this and be like, oh, that's what he said.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but ectopic pregnancies are very serious, and I do know someone who had one, and I feel really bad.
Oh yeah.
She lost one of her tubes. That's the thing that happens. You end up losing a tube, and then it ends up being a little bit more difficult for you to get pregnant. So,
It's still possible, but challenging.
are you and Rudy considering having a fourth blessing?
I don't
You answer this question, Rudy. Yeah.
know. I did answer. I don't know.
Yeah. So the way that this pregnancy has been set up and been treating you, girl, I'm 32. I just turned 32 in January, and this pregnancy has not been like the others in that I'm older, my body's more worn out. I've had 2 children before. My womb is tired, girl. Okay, so the pregnancy has been really rough for me. So much pain, like the most random pains. Like I was cuddling up in bed with Jaden, reading a comic book, and then it was time for him to go to bed, and all of a sudden I had this massive pain in my like lower left side of my abdomen out of nowhere, and I'm like, what is this pain? What does it mean? Sciatic nerve pain in my right hip from 15 weeks. Then it shifted over to like my left I don't even know, whatever, my thigh bone, the backside of it. um it's just been a lot. So as much as we'd like to try for a girl again, honestly, it looks like we just gonna have to settle with me being a boy mom. All right. Does baby J have a name yet? Yes, the name has been the name was chosen since I was 4.5 weeks pregnant. I'm gonna do a name
Well,
reveal
the
video.
name was chosen by God since the beginning of time.
Oh, how sweet! I'm gonna do a name reveal at the baby shower, and I'll upload that video for all of you to see. How do you juggle business and family life? I don't.
I don't even know how to juggle.
I juggling is not my strong suit. Let's just say
Yeah.
that. It's been really rough, and Rudy has been Rudy has been like in charge of all the personal stuff. I personally have been making a massive effort to actually juggle this time around because I feel like when I was pregnant with Jaden, I missed out on so much of his toddlerhood because I was so focused on this pregnancy, and I was like, I'm not gonna do that to the boys. I tried to spend more time with stuff like that. But the thing is just being aware of how much time is spent inside and outside of the home, how much time I've been spending in front of the computer versus how much time I've been spending with them, and just trying to make sure that it's equal. So, do you and hubby plan to take photos in these last trimester? Do you do great photos, by the way? Oh, thank you, Mo Loves Music. Um, I'm going on maternity leave from March to May. I have 2 weddings in May, and I have one portrait session. But I'm not taking any new bookings. So I'll be completely off in March and April. Will not be taking any pictures. So that's why we're doing the full time content creation because we need money. Do you still crochet? I do not. My right hand is useless. It's so funny. I started using a journal at the beginning of the year, and I haven't been able to journal because it's so painful. I can't write. Isn't that so sad, dear? Yeah, I'm really sad about that because I was looking forward to it so much. I was staring at the book for months, like, yay, it's almost 2023. I could use my book. And I journaled for like 2 weeks, and my hand was just like, no. Um, you look beautiful. Oh, thank you, Love Jones fam. Hey, Shanice. Hey, Natty. Thank you. Yeah. So I think I am. I'm sweating. It's hot, and we all know what happens to me when I get hot. No. It's okay. I'll just put my hair up, and I'll take my blanket off. Yeah. Yeah. I've been very close to passing out a lot, and it always happens when I'm too hot. So we don't want me to overheat. So I think I'm done chat. But like I said, for those of you who joined late, please make sure that you are following us on Instagram and look out for our podcast that's coming very soon. As soon as Rudy and I figure out this whole audio thing. Yeah, I really wanted to post for the 1st of February, but that's probably not gonna happen. Are you planning to renew your vows in the future? Yes, we do plan to have a huge 25th anniversary vow renewal. That's in what? 13 years?
Yeah, something.
When I'm 45 and Rudy's 46. Yeah, it's gonna be huge. It's gonna be really nice. I'm excited. I'm thinking about either doing it in Florida or doing it at a really nice venue here in the tri-state area. But probably Florida, because I like the idea of going to Florida.
You just want to go to Florida.
No, I mean in the photos of you and hubby. Belly and hubby. Oh! Yeah, so we are doing a maternity session for the last trimester because my belly is a lot bigger than it was when I did my birthday shoot earlier this month. So we are doing a maternity shoot together and with the boys. Because I feel bad. You're not in any of my pictures, dear.
Maternity pictures?
Yeah. It's like I got pregnant by myself.
No, I'm in one.
No. What are you talking about?
Oh, I was talking about the ones you took at the studio.
Yeah, this year.
I'm taking pictures, so I can't be in it.
Exactly. So I want to do a whole other session where you're in it and the boys too. Yeah, because my belly will be bigger. I love Florida. My husband was from Florida. Yeah, Florida's really cool. We've been to Florida a few times. Those are pretty photos people take. Yeah, I love it. Kiki Palmer just posted hers. Her session was beautiful. I'm not trying to copy her, but I do like that whole vibe. It was very clean, very commercial. Looked like an ad, to be honest. Did you see her pictures, dear? I'll show them to you. They were really nice.
Okay.
I bet we're gonna get a lot of requests for that.
To do
yeah, it was like a whole bunch of fabric, like muslin. It was like beige muslin. And it was very monochromatic. They were both wearing beige. It was really nice.
Oh, he was in the picture too?
Yeah, it was beautiful. So she took her boyfriend. So they took a couple pictures. Well, yeah, I mean, he is her boyfriend.
No, I don't know what. I just thought it was someone known.
No.
Okay.
So they took pictures together, and it was just like really beautiful, just really classy, really nice. Yeah, they were really nice. But you know what? We're gonna do it better.
If you want,
we're gonna do it way better. Who's gonna be the photographer? We're gonna put the camera on a tripod.
Why not? Saves money.
Yeah, we ain't hiring no photographer. We can't afford it.
We got it. We just set it up.
We spending all of our money on this baby shower, and we buying a new car. We can't afford to hire anybody. Crap, Rudy, we're buying a new car.
Yeah, I didn't forget that.
We gotta make sure we have money for this to put it down on the car. Yeah. But all right, guys. Thank you so much for listening. I will see you. I don't know. We should go live at the shower.
Yeah, yeah, it would be nice. We just have to check out how we can set it up because we'll be too busy to manage it.
Oh, you know what? Even better than that. We are going to we're
Virtual baby shower.
virtual baby showers. A few people on Instagram asked about that. They wanted us to do a virtual uh there's a lot of emojis there. They wanted us to do a virtual baby shower, so we're gonna do a virtual baby shower because we're registered on Target and Amazon. So I don't know. I'll let you guys know the date. But thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. Yeah, we're back. Like I meant it. When I said that we're back, I meant it. Even though YouTube doesn't pay us anymore, they kicked us out of the partnership program because we were away for too long. But we back.
It doesn't matter.
It matters, Rudy.
Just chat with the people.
We're supposed to be full-time content creators and we not getting paid.
Doesn't matter.
Guys, go binge watch all of our videos. Please. We need 1,500 more watch time hours to get back into the program. So if you guys watch 3 vlogs, that's about an hour.
Oh,
Okay, do that 1,500 times. I'm over here begging. All right, ready? 5, 6, 7. So long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now until we go live again. It's been great to catch up with you together. Tell Jaden and Jonathan, hello, big brothers. I will. And now it's time to say goodbye. So long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now until I go live again. Goodbye for now until we go live again. Woo! Love you guys. Bye.